Hey, Saturday, June 9th, 2022. So 36. Now has a good seat again. I started cutting the back out of the van, cutting the structure out. But owning property, there's always another priority, and this is where I'm at today. Take a walk out the back door here. This is my little storage area in there. Just a little shed. Going up on the roof today. So this is the roof of Susan's garage, which has a used piece of rubber that I took off of a job over 20 years ago. And it didn't quite fit all the way, so I had to put a seam in. And that seam was starting to fail, so rather than let it blow off, decided to come up and I got some 8-inch stripping, and I'm going to put the two pieces of rubber together. Give you a little view. Slowly I'll turn. You can see the top of my bus and the carport. That light right there came from the Navy base, Newport Navy base, from the Torpedo Island, where they tested the torpedoes during World War II and beyond. Looking down, 36. Everything's sitting in hold right now while I get my roof fixed, because I don't want any leaks. You can see I put a roof over my storage area in the back. I just put rubber over it and got a couple of stones on there to hold down that section because the wind was pulling through the building and lifting up the roof. Alright guys, I'll give you a little idea of how I do this. So I take, and I've cleaned all of this with gas and rags. I use gasoline. Gasoline is great on rubber roofs for cleaning. It also helps to vulcanize the rubber, pre-vulcanize it. So this is low Volc primer. It's all you can buy nowadays. You can't get the high Volc stuff, so you have to take your time. So what I do is I do section at a time. I've already pre-primed all of this. Now I'm going over with a second. Wind is always an issue. This plastic protects the uncured rubber, so you peel it back as you go. Just get that out of the way so the wind isn't getting in it. And what I'm going to do is pre-treat a section. I try not to go the whole length, and as you can see, this rubber has got distorted over time and shrunk, so I'm going to have to get some UV rated caulking and come up and go over it. But this primer, what it does is it gets the rubber soft. Obviously it gives it some stick, and this is uncured rubber here, so it by putting just a little of this on it, it really gets it super sticky. And I'm going to go forward. So what I do is I spread it out until the brush starts to drag. You'll feel the brush starting to drag when it's starting to tack. And that's what you want. You want it to be right at the point where it's tacky. It's like contact cement. And then I just continue to roll forward and lay it down. Got to be careful when you're putting it down. You want those ends to be, the very end of it is uncured rubber. Stuff always gets in the way. Just keep cutting it as I go. Take this off too. Get it out of here. So you can see what I'm doing today. Working on the roof, making sure that I'm high and dry next winter. This process goes kind of slow. Then you go back. So you can see I roll the rubber up behind it. And then I'm going to go back with my roller, roll it over, try to make sure every inch is adhered. And that's the process. Alright guys, we'll talk at you later. From up on the roof in Rusty, Rhode Island. Talk to you later.